Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Wealthy Girl Diaries. So I will be the first to admit that I haven't filmed a Wealthy Girl Diaries in probably a month or so, and to be honest, I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a couple weeks. Life kind of got in the way, which I want to talk about in this Wealthy Girl Diaries. There's been some things like some family health issues I've been dealing with, alongside a broken hard drive, which is just frustrating. I've had to order another hard drive, which was like $130, and it's going to take a week to get here. But the main reason I haven't had time to film another episode of the Wealthy Girl Diaries is actually because I've been too busy working. Let's talk about it. First of all, it's a beautiful sunny day. I'm going to soak up this sunshine, but I kind of got promoted. So as you know, I have been working casually as a potato grader at a potato company, and that was going great. There was nothing wrong with it. It was turn up to work, grade the potatoes, go home. But recently a position opened up in an area called dispatch, and they offered me that job, which I happily took. It's a very active job. You're wrapping pallets for 8 to 10 hours a day. It is physically exhausting, and honestly, I have been coming home from work and that's it. Maybe I go to the gym, but I've been pretty much exhausted. But because of this job, it also came with a promotion. So I was originally making, I think it was $30.12 an hour. Minimum wage got raised a couple weeks ago, and I got bumped up to $31.19 an hour. And since starting my new job in dispatch, I now make $32.07 an hour, I want to say. So through minimum wage being raised and my promotion from grading to dispatch, I now make $32 an hour. But going along with the promotion from grading to dispatch is also longer hours, because when you're grading potatoes, once all the potatoes that have gone through for the day, you're done, you get to leave. When you're in dispatch, you have to stay. It's hard to explain. Basically, my hours have gotten a lot longer, with some days actually being 10-hour work days where I've been starting work at 7 and not finishing till 5 o'clock. It's been pretty exhausting, but at the same time, I've been enjoying it because it's been an opportunity to just knuckle down, make some money, etc., etc. And then when I do have some spare time at home, I've been focusing on freelance. Obviously, I still have my tutoring position alongside my freelance video editing. I'm still working on the boat documentary and loving it, to be honest. The only setback is the freaking hard drive that I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I just thought I'd come out here and give a quick little update, because I haven't posted a Wealthy Girl Diaries in a while, and I haven't posted a YouTube video in general in a while, and it is all because of work. I have been putting that first at the moment because I'm here by myself until my partner joins me in about 2 weeks' time, which is crazy. It's getting so close. So I've just been knuckling down, focusing on work, because honestly, I really need the money right now. Life is expensive. I have a mortgage. I have some tax debt I'm trying to pay off. I'm trying to put in extra on my home loan. I'm trying to invest where I can. And yeah, that has been life. That has been the reality of the Wealthy Girl Diaries, is I'm actually out there trying to get wealthy. But I've missed this. I miss YouTube. I love YouTube so much. And I feel like I've had a well-deserved break. I mean, it was kind of a forced break in a way. I've just been so busy at work, like I said, but I'm back, baby. And we're going to talk about all things work, freelance, money, etc. in this episode. So it's Sunday today. I start work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, but I think I'll catch you tomorrow after a day of work and we can talk about it a bit further. But welcome back to the Wealthy Girl Diaries, baby. Actually, I lied. Welcome to my bedroom. I want to show you something real quick. So when I got back from Germany, my sister was living in the main master bedroom, because obviously I was in Germany for a year. It made sense for her to live in the master bedroom rather than the spare bedroom because it's just a lot more comfortable. But now that I am back home and my partner is joining me in 2 weeks' time, we did a bedroom swap. So I am back in my main master bedroom and she is back in the spare room. And today I basically moved in. So welcome back to my bedroom. I want to give you a quick little tour. So here I have this beautiful black chest of drawers along with these matching black side tables. These were my sister's, but she wanted to get some new ones, so she left these ones in the bedroom and I really like them. So I am happy to have this set of drawers and bedside table set. And then obviously, you know, this is my room. Not much has changed. I have the walk-in closet again, which is so nice. And then most importantly, I am back with my ensuite, which is so nice. And obviously when my partner joins me, this is just going to be a lot nicer than living in the spare room because we have a bit more space. We have our own bathroom. We have a bigger bed. This is my bed. This is a queen bed. In the spare room, I was sleeping on a double bed. So I'm sure you don't really care and you wouldn't have even noticed because I didn't film pretty much anything when I was living in the spare room. But now I have this space back. I feel like I have a nice spot to be able to sit down and film and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, like I said, it's Sunday. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday because my weeks are very busy. I'm working every day next week. I have no idea how long the hours are going to be. I don't know until I get to work, and even then it can change. So anywhere between 7 to 10 hours, I want to say, is pretty general for a day working in dispatch. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday, probably watch some YouTube, put a little bit of work into the boat doc. I'm currently working on episode 4. Nothing is released on YouTube yet. We're going to edit the entire series and then they're gonna release the videos later, which I will let you guys know when the series is out because I think it's really cool and I think you should go and watch it. But yeah, welcome to my room, welcome back to the Wealthy Girl Diaries, and I'll talk to you tomorrow after work. Hello everybody, and happy Monday. I've just gotten home from work. It was another fairly long day. It was a 10-hour day. We did 7 o'clock till 5 o'clock, and it is a pretty exhausting job. I work like a labor position. You're on your feet, walking, bending, squatting, doing all that sort of stuff for 10 hours straight. So I think it was around 13,000 steps today and almost a 600 calorie burn day. So pretty big day. I don't have a gym class tonight though, thankfully. So that's it. I'm home. I'm gonna have a shower, have some dinner, chill, watch YouTube, read my book. All my favorite things tonight. But yeah, that is what a day in my life has been looking like, which is also kind of my excuse as to why I haven't filmed any YouTube videos lately. But in terms of the Wealthy Girl Diaries, a 10-hour workday is a pretty good paycheck because, like I said yesterday, I make $32 an hour. So obviously there was a half-hour lunch break in there and like 20 minutes worth of unpaid midday breaks as well. So take that out of the pay and then also tax lowers it a little bit, but like still a pretty good payday. So I'll take it. Anyway, I'm home. I'm stinky. I'm hungry. So I'm going to have a shower and have some dinner and chill. Hello everybody, and happy Wednesday. So I didn't record anything yesterday because it was just a long busy day. I worked 7 till 4 and then I went to a 6 o'clock gym class, so I was only home for like an hour and a half before I went out again. And then by the time I got back from my gym class, it was dinner, shower, bed pretty much. But today was a rare early finish at work. We finished around 2:30, so I have a little bit of time today before my 6 o'clock gym class. I'm going to do the gym class again today, but I figured I would take advantage of that little bit of spare time and do some more work essentially. So I have 2 assignments I need to mark, which I am a tutor for an online marketing and advertising course, and I get paid $45 per assignment that I mark. So if I get 2 assignments done today, which is all I have at the moment, that is an extra $90 made for the day. I will take that. But I also have the boat documentary to work on. So I am a freelance video editor and I am working on a boat documentary series for a lovely couple here in Adelaide, and I'm working on episode 4, and I haven't had much time to actually work on it. So the fact that I have a little bit of time today is huge, because I might not have time again until the weekend, and I want to get this done and get it back to them. So I'm going to spend an hour, 2 hours or so just working on my freelance stuff, marking assignments, editing, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to go to the gym tonight and repeat. 7 a.m. start at work tomorrow. I have no idea how long I'll be working for. You don't know until you finish. It could be a 6-hour day, it could be a 10-hour day, but that was Wednesday. So let's go do a little bit of work, and I might see you tomorrow. I might see you Friday. I don't know. I will talk to you later.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Bass is going boom boom. If you're looking for some
Hello everybody, and happy Saturday. It has been a busy few days. So Thursday I had work, and then after work I came up to my parents' house to have a family dinner with my parents, my grandma, my sisters, and then I went back home, went to bed. And then Friday I also had work again, and then after work I came back up to my parents' house to spend the night, and now it is Saturday. So it has been a very busy week. Obviously I've had long work days, and then after work I've either had a gym class or worked on my freelance, my video editing, all that sort of stuff. And now it is Saturday, and I don't have too much on today. I'm up at my parents' house helping look after my grandma and the animals while my parents go out and run some errands today. So there's not too much that I need to do. I do have a little bit of freelance work. I believe I have 2 assignments again that I need to mark, which equivalates to around $90. And I'm also finally finishing off episode 4 of the boat documentary. I've got the draft cut down, and I'm doing the final edits, so I will have that episode finished by the end of the weekend, which I'm super excited about. And then on to the next one. I don't know how many episodes there's gonna be all up. I believe we originally talked about 6, but we will see how that goes. But yeah, that is my week, and that is what every week has been looking like since I started back in my casual position. And then obviously since I got this promotion from grader to dispatch, my hours have gotten longer. Yes, I do get paid a little bit more, which is so nice, but my hours are so much longer and I have a lot less time to film, which is very unfortunate because I love to film, and obviously I want to bring the Wealthy Girl Diaries back. So happy Saturday. I am going to go do some work on the boat dock. I'm going to do the final watch through, add all the final cuts and edits and all that sort of stuff. And then we're also going to go mark some assignments. So I'm home. It's a chill day, but we're still staying productive. So all in all, because this is the Wealthy Girl Diaries, obviously we're going to talk money. I will make $90 today from my tutoring position, $45 per assignment marked. I have 2 assignments to mark, and my boat documentary will bring in around, I think it's around $300 to $350 per episode because I get paid in US dollars, and then depending on the conversion rate, however much that equivalates to in AUD. So I will get that episode finished and off today, and then the milestone should be checked off within the next week or so, and then that money can also come into my bank account. So it is going to be a pretty decent day in terms of freelance earnings, but yeah, let's get to it. Also, I want to show you this really quickly because I talked about at the start of the video, I want to say that I was having some external hard drive issues, which was obviously becoming a problem when it came to editing my YouTube videos and also editing the boat documentary. That put a little bit of a hold on that as well, but I finally ordered a new external hard drive and it got here Thursday night, and I set everything up Thursday night, Friday morning, so I could have this set up with me, which I will show you right now. So this is my laptop, and I found this hard drive sleeve that sticks to my laptop, so whenever I open it up, the hard drive is connected and safe, because I believe the reason my other hard drive had so many issues was because every time I plugged it into my laptop, I'd kind of forget that it was there, and I'd pick my laptop up and I'd move my laptop, and then the hard drive would fall to the floor, which now I'm not going to have that problem because it is safely stuck to the back of my laptop. So I am so excited to have a proper functioning hard drive again that I can switch between my laptop and my desktop computer as I see fit. I couldn't do that with my last hard drive because there were so many issues with it. I could still have it working, like it still could open on my computer. I just couldn't then open the same files on my laptop, and it was a whole thing. But I feel like this has really solved the problem. As long as I don't like bump these cords too intensely, it should be fine. But that is the new laptop setup, and I am so excited. So that is where I'm going to be finishing episode 4 of the boat doc, and yeah, that's it. That's the update. Let's get to work.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty. You act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path.
Hello everybody. Good morning and happy Sunday. I have had a very productive day so far. I started off by going to the gym. I did a huge session. It was like an hour 15 or so. It was one of the biggest like solo sessions I've done in the gym and I loved it. And then I went and did a grocery shop for the week. And then once I got back home, I got a couple chores done, did the vacuuming, put the washing on, and marked one assignment for my tutoring position. So that is a check, $45 right there. But yeah, that is my productive Sunday. I don't have anything else to do today, which is absolutely amazing. I ended up getting episode 4 of the boat documentary finished yesterday. So that is done. I've done all my freelance. I have nothing to do. So my Sunday, the rest of my Sunday is going to be spent absolutely chilling. I'm going to be catching up on YouTube because I have so much YouTube to watch. But before I end this video, because this is the Wealthy Girl Diaries, I thought I'd talk you guys through how much money I made this month in July, seeing as it is the end of the month and we haven't had a good old money chat in a while. So I'm going to open up my spreadsheet over here and I'm going to talk you through exactly how much money I made this month and where it all came from. I have a bunch of different revenue streams here and I thought I'd talk you through it. So first of all, on the 2nd of July, I made $615, which was from my job, my day job. I get paid every week. I get paid every Wednesday. The amount changes because I'm casual now, so I get paid by the hour. I'm not on a salary or anything like that. So I made $615. The next day, on the 3rd of July, I made $336, which was a payout for one of the boat documentary episodes. Episode 2, I believe, got paid out, and then it takes a week or so to sit in your earnings before it hits your bank account. But on the 3rd of July, it hit my bank account at $336. On the 7th of July, I made $1,440, which is the previous month's tutoring position. So all the assignments I marked, email time, etc. That is how much I did in June, and then it gets paid out the next month. So that was $1,440. On the 9th of July, I made $915, which was from my day job. Skipping all the way down to the 16th of July, I made $1,037, also from my day job. There's not much else happening in between in terms of freelance because my tutoring position pays out once a month and the boat doc pays out whenever an episode is ready. But speaking of extra pay, on the 22nd of July, I made $25 because I cashed out $25 worth from my Octopus group surveys that I do. There is a link below if you want to sign up and do some surveys. I believe you get a little bit of money when you sign up, but yeah, the money just slowly accumulates over time. You do a survey here and there. I got paid out $25. Okay, so the next day, the 23rd of July, I made $704 from my day job. And then today, Sunday, the 27th of July, I got paid out $336 again for the boat documentary, but that is not episode 4 that I finished yesterday. That's for episode 3 that I finished a couple weeks ago. Although it is basically the end of the month, I do have 2 more pays that I'm expecting. So I am expecting any day now $800 from my sister. That is her rent. She lives with me in my house. At the end of every month, she pays me $800. Because it is a 5-pay month, I believe, this month, there is another Wednesday in July, so I will get one more pay from my day job, which I'm going to estimate at around $800. It could be more, it could be a little bit less, but I'm going to average about $800, which comes to a grand total of $7,008 this month, which is honestly absolutely crazy because, like I've said many times before in the Wealthy Girl Diaries and just any money videos I make on this channel, my goal is to always make $5,000 a month, and anytime I hit $5,000 a month or go above $5,000 a month, it is a bloody good month because I pretty much cannot make $5,000 a month at my day job. I have to have other sources of income coming in to be able to make that kind of money. So the fact that for July I made $7,000 is crazy. That is my biggest month so far this year. Looking at the stats, I'm averaging 5,000, 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, 4,000. So jumping up to a $7,000 month is absolutely huge. Obviously, I've come home from Germany. I'm back to regular work. The income is going to jump up a little bit, but I am very happy with that. A $7,000 month. That is insane. But anyway, I think I'm going to end episode 8 of the Wealthy Girl Diaries here, and hopefully pick up another one again soon. I don't want to have such a big gap between YouTube uploads, but obviously life does get in the way. In a week and a half, my partner gets here from Germany, which is so crazy exciting. So I probably won't be filming for a little bit once he's here because we've spent 3 months apart. I'm going to be too busy soaking up being with him again. So yeah, we'll see. I will upload when I upload. I haven't forgotten about you guys. Life has just been super busy. So if you're watching this right now, thank you so much. You're amazing. And yeah, I guess that's it. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to go watch YouTube for like 5 hours straight and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Bye, guys.
Ooh.